Chat. What's up, people? Welcome to Nature's Hangout first live stream. I am here with one of the guys we have on our pro staff. This is Colton from Twig and Timber Outdoors on YouTube, and we're gonna start working with him a lot. And we're gonna start once we see a few people in the chat or watching. All right, so we got 2 people watching. What's up, guys? Say hi in the chat. If you guys are new to live streams on YouTube, basically what we're going to be talking about is the guy on the pro staff. We're going to talk about the products, any questions that you have, or, just talk in the chat box. That's basically what we're going to be doing. So say hi in the chat box. We got a couple people on here. I'm going to go ahead and say hi on my personal. Here we go. All right, so Colton, go ahead and introduce yourself. We got a couple people on here. So
let me see if I can't pull up the chat as well, just so that whenever you don't have to feed me that stuff. But in the meantime, hello. As Paulie said, my name is Colton. I live in Western New York. Not the same New York as Paulie, the real New York. But no, I'm a guide. I'm a teacher. I'm a guide, and I have a YouTube channel that is Twig and Timber Outdoors, and it's a fishing, but specifically more along the lines of fly fishing specific, where I target multiple species, not just trout. But it's more so about the educational aspect and enjoying your time outdoors as a release. And so, one of the things that really struck me as almost like this being a part of Nature's Hangout and the crew as being a wonderful piece of, and right up my alley is my niche, is that when you think of trout water, you think of the camp aspect, you think of the relaxing, you think of the immersion into nature. And so that's what really struck out and stuck with me about when you guys approached me about it. And realistically, I think it's going to be a wonderful fit because already the product I've gone through and I've done one video on it, but getting a great reaction. And realistically, the product speaks for itself because of the quality. I mean, when you think about things that come in a neat, tidy package like this and that are what we consider to be packable, you tend to think if you're not spending a ton of money that it's going to be rather poor quality. And just based on the stitching alone that I looked at and based on the material, the rip anti-rip type material, which is crucial for me going through bush and going through backcountry. That really stuck out to me, and so I really enjoyed at least the first impressions. And there's going to be tons of opportunities for that this year as we hike our way through different state forests and things in searches and different fish. But and that's all going to be able to be seen on my YouTube channel. You can follow my Instagram too. Just trying to really step up the game up, and we're almost at 6K. We're a couple away from 6K on YouTube. So that's been a journey and a half.
Yeah, that's really cool. 6,000 is a good number to be at. It takes a while to get up to 6K, and I mean your videos are great. So
I
congratulations on
appreciate that.
almost getting there. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm hoping that maybe I'm campaigning that maybe by the end of the week, the end of the weekend, that would be great.
Yeah.
And then also, not a shameless plug, but once we hit 6,000, I give away a reel. When we hit 6,500, I give away a rod, another reel at 7, another rod at 75, and then so on and so forth. The process doesn't stop.
That's so cool.
I work with some great people.
So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to his channel, he will be working with us, and he does make fantastic outdoor videos, fly fishing videos, and his link will be in the description below this live stream if you want to just hit that. Give him a subscribe. Go watch some of his videos. They're really, really awesome. Besides that, what products do you have right now, and why do you like it besides like the whole compact and tear resistant?
Well, when you go on and you look at products that we consider to be packable and durable, you're looking up into the close to $200 range, more so, especially if you're going ultralight. But whenever my trips, which are mostly day trips, maybe one or two overnights a year, because I'm a dad, so I can't do that type of stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I liked about it is that when I concern myself with a good value, I have to weigh the weight of it, the size of it when it's packed up, and how long I can foresee myself getting out of this with how much is being spent. I currently have the I have one product at the moment, and it's this one. It's the Hang Easy XL, and
Mm-hmm.
it's olive, or is it the color olive or sage?
It's it's both. It's the
Okay, I
same.
didn't know if there was a
Yeah.
specific name for the product, but
Green and
and
khaki.
brown, yeah, and khaki, and it not to get too it matches my waders, which is great. It's all about fashion, but it's one of those things where I already bring a camera bag. I already bring two rods and typically a bag, like a backpack and a chest pack, and then I wader up before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much of a stretch to throw this in with my food.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what sticks out to me the most. Uh, is that one, like I keep saying, when you go super ultralight, unless you want something that's going to rip easily, you usually have to spend a lot more. But I don't have to with this. And
Mm-hmm.
the straps that come with it, the stitching, like I said before, it's triple stitched along even the most minute seams, and that's incredible.
Yep.
And so there's a lot of care taken into it. And I mean, just working with you guys, I know you've contacted me like a dozen times just to make sure I like it and to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that I've received it. And that
Mm-hmm.
kind of speaks volumes too. Is I hate getting stuff and not hearing from people. I hate buying something and not hearing from people when I have questions or concerns. And so the customer service aspect of it is really nice too, because it's not like I'm working, or it's not like I'm speaking with somebody I don't know. But even if I sometimes it's when you're working with somebody like you, who is super sociable and super outgoing, and will contact and reach out. um, it works against you, because then you don't, they
Mm-hmm.
think they can blow you off a little bit. But it's been really nice to get the customer service aspect from Nature's Hangout and from yourself. And yeah, I like the product so far, and I hope that this summer it's going to be something that's going to be really kind of the set my trips apart, not
Awesome.
have to bring so much garbage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, another cool thing about it is like you and me, we're both fishermen. So with that being said, I mean, walking down the river or even fishing during a little drizzle, that's actually a waterproof bag. So it'll keep the product dry inside and,
Yeah.
a whole lot easier than something else.
Yeah. I mean, it looks almost identical to some of my dry bags that I use. It's in the same mechanism, in the same fashion, and it has a drawstring inside. So,
Hmm.
um, that's, yeah. I not just great presentation. It's one of those things where I've taken this out, and it was on a video I did. I took it out, and think about how many things you've purchased that are in bags,
Hmm.
and you cannot get it back in the bag.
Yep.
I had
Yep.
zero issue whatsoever putting it back, and that was my first concern. Whenever, like, when you first get something, you're like, okay, you're hesitant, especially me, who, I have to really pinch pennies. I get it, and it was such a relief to be able to just stuff it back in the bag and not have to
Yep.
play Tetris. You know, like not playing Tetris with it was really nice to be able to just get it in the bag.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, especially like I camp a lot too, and I get those sleeping bags that you have to stuff back in, and it's a real pain to stuff back in. But like this, it's pretty simple, like you said. I love that aspect of this as well. And one thing that people don't really think about when they go to purchase a hammock is the straps as well. The straps, the carabiners, and whatnot. And I'll take mine out so that you don't have to. But
It's easy. I can do it.
but the hammock that we have, you and me, and we sell on Amazon, it has the two straps in it. So two straps, two carabiners, the hammock itself, the waterproof
And
bag, all for less than $50 currently. And
yeah, and it
that's
comes, and
great.
I put it exactly back the way it was, so I can show people. It's
Mm-hmm.
it comes like this, right? And then
Yep.
with a rubber band around it. Pretty simple. But like you said, you just took yours out and it was in a wad. It does not matter. You don't have to do this to put it back. I'm just OCD about certain things.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you don't have to do that. It's kind of nice. And like you said, it's for when you think about a hammock, you think about something or even a tent, $50, right? And this sleeps what, two? The XL sleeps two.
Yep. It's a two-person.
You could snuggle up in two, or you can wrap it around yourself, or or hypothetically you can use it. I mean, I've seen circumstances where you can use it as a rain shelter really quickly, or to save your cameras. Somebody like me who I have stuff all over the place with me everywhere we go, and I even have a third camera as a backup with me, usually a camcorder. Just it's the hammock itself can wrap up and twist almost like a candy wrapper, and you can save your stuff like that too.
Yeah. All right, so we do have some comments in the chat box, so let's go through those first. All right, Corbin wants a hammock, but I'm broke. Kyle, I responded to
$50, man. It's not that bad.
Yep. I responded to the giveaway and never got a reply after a DM sent through Facebook. All right. Send the DM again if you're watching. Send the DM again on Facebook. We're normally really, really quick to responding to Facebook. I do respond to those, so I might not have gotten the notification, but normally we respond within minutes. And also through the Instagram, we do respond really quickly, so it might have just gotten lost in all the responses. But if you guys want, we will be doing a giveaway again very soon, most likely by the end of the month. Don't quote me on that, but we will be doing a giveaway. And I mean, the hammocks themselves, that's one of the questions down there. Dan asked, how much do they go for? And they don't go for much. Like I said, we got the 2 straps that are inside of it, the 2 carabiners, and the 2-person hammock with the waterproof bag. They sell on Amazon for just under $50. I think they were $47.95 or something like that. I mean, it's not expensive at all, and it's one of the best on the market. Great quality. Like Colton said, it's got that nice tear resistant and all the stitching. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on this camera, but it's got that tear resistant stitching on the hammock itself, along with the heavy duty straps. So
what's nice about it too is that it's a material that when you're laying in it, if it's hot outside, you're not going to feel that too much. So much so that it used to be where I'd have to pack my stuff and I would go by myself, but now my wife will go with me because she can hang out. If we can find a sitter. But it used to be where she would go with me because she could just hang out and enjoy the shade or the sun or whatever she wants. And if we're remote, and it's nice to be able to share that experience with people. And it's not like you're sitting there cooking in a blanket, and you don't feel that really uncomfortable. Sometimes the rope cross stitching that irritates some people's skin. It used to mine. And so I would actually have to lay a sheet down anyway if I were to use one of those hammocks. But this is nicer. I just like it better. It's like one of those things where when you reinvent the wheel the right way, you wonder why no one's done it before.
Yeah.
And so this is just it's like that for me.
Yeah, I've taken this out in freezing cold temperatures and warm temperatures, and it's super comfortable both ways, especially with the whole Excel version of it, the 2-person. Like, you can just relax. There's no pull on the center, so your back's not being strained. You have enough space to wrap yourself around, cover it up if the wind comes or anything along those lines. But yeah, it's a great product. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, no,
because it's really good.
And the size of the hammock does make a difference, because especially if you're not accustomed to doing it or to using one. I can't tell you how many people in smaller hammocks I've seen roll and tumble, but I mean, even leisurely at home, when it's a nice summer day or whatever. But having the extra size is nice because, like you said, I'm a guy at home on the bed. I'll stretch out. You can do that. It's kind of cool. It's just comfortable. There's a question about a bug net system.
Okay. Bug net. Yeah, we do have a bug net. We will be posting videos of that shortly. Before the end of the month, we will be posting them. But they are on Amazon. Let me get the price up for you. If you guys want to search, just go on to Nature's Hangout bug net on Amazon.com, or go to Amazon.com/Nature's Hangout. So the price is currently $29.95.
I like bugs though. That's my game.
Yeah, that's how you catch your fish.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we will be doing a video by the end of the month with those on there. I'm actually going camping at the end of this week, and I will be using them. So I'll show you guys how to use it, the proper way of using it, and how comfortable it actually is. Because there's some bug nets out there that can be a little annoying, and this one's actually pretty cool.
There's another question by a Corbin Fergie. Pardon me if that is not the proper pronunciation of your name, but his friend has a few hammocks from different brands. What makes Nature's Hangout stand out?
What makes Nature's Hangout stand out? Whenever I talk to anyone about Nature's Hangout, it's the price factor, and then the quality of the hammock. Like this hammock is 230T, ripstop nylon, so it's extra soft and a whole lot stronger. The other ones are just a little bit off, and the price point. When I first started getting into hammocking, you would go look around Dick's Sporting Goods or Amazon, and you'd see all the other ones, all those big name brands, and you'd have to buy straps for $30, and then you'd have to buy a hammock for $60, and then you'd have to buy carabiners for $14-15. And then when you go onto Amazon and you look up Nature's Hangout, it's got better ripstop nylon. The nylon's better. The straps are a whole lot stronger, triple stitching, made of higher material, and it's a whole lot cheaper. $50 at most is what you're going to spend. I mean, plus tax and shipping, but $50, you can't beat it.
I love this chat right now. This makes me happy on the inside. Dan said, "Cool, my son just took a dump on my lap. I'll be back." And then, and then the traveling fisherman, suck a unique hammock. Can't wait to try mine.
Yes, the traveling fisherman. Maybe we'll have him on a live stream real soon.
Hey, fingers crossed, right?
Going through the chat right now. How much? Okay, so Bugnet, cool. Yeah. So
by the way, everybody that's in the live chat, give the video a thumbs up, right?
Yeah, give this video a thumbs up. While you're doing that, we've been getting a lot of requests on Instagram, and this right here is a rainfly. We do have rainflies. They are just a little bit more expensive than the Bugnet, but not too bad. Hang on. So this fits perfectly if you guys want to check the videos that I've made with them. It's amazing, 100% waterproof, and that's me saying this. Personally, it is 100% waterproof. It's gone through I left it up with a hammock. It's gone through 2 snowstorms and 2 rainstorms immediately, like back to back. And the stakes held up. So there's 4 stakes in here. Ropes that you put on. I like to use a taut line hitch whenever I'm actually tying this up to a tree or to the stakes. The stakes held up. The material is really good, 100% waterproof. The hammock was not wet at all, and it fit the entire length of my hammock. So we've been getting a lot of those. This is $60 on Amazon, just under $60 right now. So if you guys want to get yourself one, I would get it. It's essential to, especially if you're going camping up in the mountains, whatever it might be. I know when I hike mountains, storms come out of nowhere, and you just want to set up real quick. Within 10 minutes, you have a hammock set up, a rain fly, and everything underneath. So,
well, not to mention rain, but sun too.
Yeah. Yep. It's made out of black material, so it blocks it out, reflects it off too.
I know that I'm not a big sun guy, so anytime I go anywhere, I am just lathered up, and I typically will have, a neck gaiter up over my face and everything, but it's nice because my wife's the same way, so we just throw up a canopy maybe, and it's much more comfortable.
Yeah. And now this could be used over like a tent style over the, or you can set it up like this. I've set it up like this before. That way, you know, you block the wind, you're just sitting out, you can still see the river, you can still see whatever scenery that you're there with. But yeah. And
You and I will have to do a catch and cook maybe. Come down here and
yeah,
we'll hike Allegheny.
there you go.
Do
That would be awesome. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want it.
see if we can't get you over.
You see, now we got to get you down to Long Island and our beaches because we got
I
these
love
too.
beaches, man. What's that?
This is a beach blanket.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty strong. It's made out of the same stuff, and I mean, we got a lot of products, more than just hammocks.
Man,
We
I
got
need to chase
straps
Striper.
and everything.
I need to
What's
chase
it?
Striper very soon.
Yeah, yeah, they're coming in.
So much on the plate.
I understand. Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, what's this chat up to? All right, traveling fisherman is going to be traveling with his hammock to a destination. Probably not far, but for those of you who are watching, the traveling fisherman is also working with us. He has a hammock. He's going to be posting some videos as well. But yeah. So, what do you look forward to this year? Anything cool on your channel coming up, or?
Yes, this summer I will be picking apart some redfish.
Mm-hmm.
I will be taking my I got an inflatable drifter, so some more vessel footage. Maybe some muskie. Lots more, probably much more bass bed fishing.
Okay.
Well, like post and pre. But I'll be able to set up differently. It's gonna be a different venture for me. Do a lot of rowing, a lot of drift floats. So I'm excited about that because, you know, it's kind of like so many guys out west will float for trout and will float for fish, and I have the ability to around me, but nobody does it. And so
Mm-hmm.
I got an appropriate boat for it, that I'm hoping kind of sets some things apart for me. So, and it's a nice sized vessel. So
Very cool. Cool. Redfish
maybe
would be really cool to catch.
yes, yes. I already have all my gear all set up. I've been tying like a madman.
I bet. That's cool. All right. We are nearly at 30 minutes. Just close to it. Just a couple minutes under. Do you have any last words you want to say to our audience? You know, get people over to your channel.
Yeah, I mean, um, if you guys dig the same type of stuff, for example, if you really enjoy just immersion into nature, if you enjoy appreciation for wildlife, for fish, for scenic landscapes, that's kind of what I do. I mean, from a different perspective, the majority of my fishing, the majority of my cinematography is focused on uh, demonstrating nature at its best, and I'm just there along for the ride. And so, if you enjoy that, and I'm assuming because if you're here, you do because it's nature's hangout. This is,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guys who tent, the guys who hammock, the guys who fish, the guys who hunt often enjoy and want to preserve the same things. And so, if you enjoy those types of things, then I might be a different niche. Even if you don't fly fish or you don't fish for certain species, I might be a different niche that you might enjoy. And I would love to have you stop over and um, to check it out, even to learn a couple things about wildlife, because my channel is primarily educational with a little bit of entertainment, so a little infotainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
With and so stop on over. I'd appreciate it. We're very close. If you'd like to 6,000, if you'd like to win stuff, I do give away almost every other week because I work with some great people. So make sure you guys like this video, but come on over to check out my stuff too. And obviously, there's some Get Real stuff too, right?
Yep. Very cool. Well, thank you for being on our first live stream.
Hey.
It was very fun. Hopefully we can have you on here again real soon. We will be doing more live streams like this, and we'll be doing that with more pro staff guys, people that you might not know, the viewers you might not know, but they are really cool influencers in their field, whether it be Instagram, YouTube, whatever it might be. We're going to be working with a bunch of really cool people in the future. And if you guys are new, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to Nature's Hangout and over to Colton's channel, Twig and Timber Outdoors. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and have fun in nature. And remember, hang out in nature. See you later, guys.